Hey, good morning, my friends. Today is Tuesday, August 27th, 2024. I am Hammer with Originator Success here with your daily mortgage rate update, the only place on the web where you guys get to join me live each and every weekday morning, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time, broadcasting live on Facebook and on YouTube. If you missed the show or it's too early for you, you can go ahead and watch the replay anytime during the day. It's always up on my news feed or on the Facebook or YouTube page. So you can go ahead and watch. If you do, make sure you go ahead and give us a hashtag replay in the comments. Let me know that you were here. Let Facebook and YouTube know that you were there. In fact, if you're here live or on the replay, don't forget, smash that like button, subscribe, give us a thumbs up, tag an LO friend, share this post in a group. If you like me going live every day, help me grow the show. Need more people watching. This gets tiring. I've been doing this a long time, almost 10 years. That I go live every day. So it's a lot, y'all. Anyway, let's say hi to the live folks. Let's see who we got here this morning, and then we'll get into the other stuff later. We got Mallory Fodiatis here this morning. Good morning, Ms. Mallory. Great to see you here. My friend Megan Lindberg. Good morning, Megan. I hope you're having a great day. Mark Clark, great to see you, sir. Alan Christian, you two are a stud muffin. Hope everything is going well with what we discussed. Hope your world is doing well, my friend. Brandy Brickler. Good morning, Brandy, a champion of the veterans. Always appreciate Brandy being here. Good morning, Mr. Ron Siegel. Ron says today is National Pots to Cream Day. I don't even know what the heck pots de cream is. Can someone tell me in the comments what is that? And then, of course, Ron saying a joke that would get him canceled. Having beaten anorexia, he really enjoys custard desserts. So I'm assuming that pots de cream, that must mean de cream. That's French for cream, custard, right? Some kind of thing. What's pots de cream? Donuts and cream? I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you know what it is. Almir, good morning, sir. Candido, hope life is great up there in the Northeast. Tim Klyla in the Midwest. We got Mike Schmolgen, Mark David. Good morning, sir. Nathan Einkorn, take a break. Bracacho. Yeah, I don't want to take it. If you take a break, you lose all the momentum you built over that time, though. Plus, if you guys show up, I'll show up. You know, that's kind of how it goes, man. That's our relationship. If you guys want to hear me ramble on about shit, I do want to improve the quality of how I give you, though. Yasmin Martin, good morning. Mike Morano, Brenda Jenkins, good morning. Great to see all of you. So, okay, 3 minutes in, let's go ahead and hit the hard stuff. Let's talk about what we got going on this morning. Rate sheets are going to be just a smidge worse, tiny little bit, smidge worse pricing than what we saw yesterday. Still very much in line with what we've seen in the last few days, but likely just a hair worse than yesterday, at least to start the day. We could recover during the day. I mean, but basically we're almost talking flat. Reprice risk on the day is low. Today brings the Case-Shiller information, the FHFA home prices. So you got two price index, showing prices going up, blah, blah, blah. That doesn't affect rates at all, though. Just some interesting stuff. We got consumer confidence. I can tell you consumers are not confident. I think the Fed is now realizing that people are absolutely out there and they are not confident. So that'll come in. I don't think that's really going to cause any real moves. Could help bonds recover just a little bit of weakness that we saw this morning. Currently, mortgage-backed securities are down 8 basis points on the day. I'll show you that in a minute, but with consumer confidence reading at 10 a.m. could help that recover. This afternoon, that's not going to affect rates at all. So today, there's really nothing that you got to worry about. It should be a quiet day. You don't have to worry about seeing a lot of reprice risk. Quick recap on what happened yesterday. After a little bit of early movement, bonds went into a coma for the rest of the day. Let's go ahead and show you that. Let me put this on here and share the screen. Boom. Okay. So here you go. Quick recap of what happened yesterday. Here it is. Like we had a little bit of movement in the morning. You can see just this little bit of moves here. Pricing came out right around 10 a.m. We were in a little bit of a low spot here, which would actually put us at very similar pricing to what we had today. But most lenders came out a little bit later than that as things were improving. But that's why you're going to see pricing today that's very much the same or just slightly worse than what we saw. We're right here with mortgage-backed securities. They're currently at 100.87, down about 7 basis points on the day. Yesterday, as you saw here, like I said, went into a coma for the rest of the day, and it just kind of shook out. As far as the outlook, rates are holding steady, not likely a lot of movement this week. We look at the 10 Treasury yield, 3.86. It's also been very flat recently. You can see we're still in a downward trend. See this right here? In fact, let me take a screenshot. Let's have a little fun. It might take a second here. Let's pull up a screenshot and we'll kind of go over this. And I know that they have a feature on MBS Live that I could draw arrows, but I don't seem to ever access it. So if we take a look here, you could see we're at a little bit of a downward trend, right? So in fact, if we want to be real charty chart, we would draw this just like this and put this one just like that. And you could see that as we're hitting on those and hitting on this, you could see like, it hits and falls back or starts and falls down and comes down here. We had this anomaly right here. I'm going to draw that into a box here, right? Oop, nope, get back on there. There we go. Okay, so no, I wanted to draw the box. That's this shape. There we go. So I'm going to draw this box for you, show you. We had this anomaly right here that kind of, you see that we kind of broke out and then came back, and we kind of got back onto that same trend again, right? And return to that trend. Right now, we're a little bit above that. So the question is, would we see a bounce? No, we're not going to see a bounce. Remember, this is 10-year Treasury yield. So if this goes up, that's bad for rates. We want to see it continue to go down. So we're up a little higher right now, but that'll work its way down probably by the end of the week with the PCE inflation data or anything else. There's really not anything to worry about with this. If we take a look at mortgage-backed securities, you're going to see a very similar situation. Come on. All right. Same thing, right? So let's make this screen a little smaller. There we go. So we can see kind of that trend, and you're seeing that we see the same thing. And let me take a screenshot of that for you. I'm going to get rid of the words so you guys can see this in full, by the way. Hold on a minute. Dun, dun, dun. There you go. Okay. So you can see that, we have a very, I'm just going to kind of draw it through the middle. This isn't the nickel. We've got that. And again, same thing. This was that anomaly. We had it a couple days before. Then we had that labor market data, and then we lost that ground and came back. So you could see that reaction to the labor market data here was very short-lived. This was that window where we had very, very low rates for just about 5 minutes, but then we're back on track, and you can see that it is moving. It is improving, and we have a day like today where you're down a hair, but that's going to bounce back up, and we'll continue our way up. That's why mortgage rates are trending to improve over time. Right. That's why we are trending to see rates improve over time, and why our outlook remains very good for this stuff. So, again, I will throw it on the bottom of the screen here. Cautiously floating to start the day. There's really no reason to lock. There's no incentive to float, but there's no urgency to lock. That's what I've been saying in my text alerts every day. Good morning, Jay Rodriguez. Good morning, Cindy Pulliam. Debbie Jameson, Kyung Park, Christopher Griffith. Hello, great to see you, sir. John Warner, Amy Blauser. What did you say, Ron, about the 10-year? Jessica Wells. You were in Spain, right? Weren't you in Spain? That was awesome. And I'm going to reach out to you about your onboarding. I want to hear more about how Jessica recently joined Originator Success, and I want to hear about your onboarding with that. So Ron said 10-year is nice. 10 years nice. Lots of work. We started radio in 2010, so you get it. Absolutely, dude. You absolutely get it. Ashley Mulcahy, good morning. Good morning. She's still there, dude? Christopher Griffith said she's still there. You are awesome. So, all right, my friends. Well, really, other than saying hi to y'all, I'll give you the other stuff that I usually put in the beginning. I decided to try to move it towards the end. Remember, if you just want an email to your inbox each and every weekday morning, I write an email. It's absolutely free. ratelockadvice.com, or use this cool QR code. If you want to spend the big dollars and stay up to date through the day and get a recap at the end of the day, there's $7. I know $7. Yeah, $7. I know you got to stretch. We haven't had a price increase in like 20 years. All my stuff has gone up. All of our software prices, all of our server prices, all that stuff has gone up. I haven't passed along any of that though. I could charge $27 a month for this, and I'd still have the same people. But we do this because we love you, and I don't think that things should have to be expensive for you to stay informed. So check them out, and last but not least, check us out at originatorssuccess.com. We're getting into that time, y'all. Rates are starting to creep down. Refinances are ticking up. Purchases are still going to be a struggle. Inventory will be an issue. We've got those agents out there fighting to figure out what the hell they're going to do and how they're going to sell houses and buy houses and all that stuff these days. It'll be a thing, but check us out at originatorssuccess.com. Christopher said he has heard that Powell eats beans in his chili, so their actions make more sense now. Dude, listen, Texas chili without beans, it just shows y'all you're not fully with it. Love me some red beans in my chili. I'm a chili and bean guy. Now I'll eat my chili without beans. I'm not too good for that, but I am a chili and bean guy. Um, Thank you, Mr. John Warner, for welcoming Miss Jessica. Watching from Portugal, um, 15 plus new reviews. Check that out. I'm going to take a screenshot of that. Ms. Jessica Wells, one of the things we help you do at Originator Success is we help you to generate reviews, which is so important. I can't tell you guys how important it is in today's environment. So there we go. Let me take a quick screenshot of this. And there you go. So copy. Thank you. And close. All right. So anyway, my friends, I'm going to wrap it up. Thank you all for joining me. Appreciate you being here. If you want to learn more, as Jessica did, about how you can get more business, we're here to help you with that. Check us out. Ron said, beans, they're good for your heart. The more you eat, the more you, ask my wife. She'll tell you. Not because she does, but because I do. So y'all know how that goes. But hey, cowboys and beans, baby. Yes, Ashley, you do, and I can't. I would love to chat with you personally. You can even reach out to me. I'm leaving Friday for Prince Edward Island, but yeah, and then I'll connect you with Austin and Danielle and the rest of the team, and they'll get you all dialed in. So, all right, my friends, you guys have a fantastic day. I will see you tomorrow, where there likely won't be much more movement either, but we do have fun. I'll have a question of the day for you tomorrow.